Welcome in, family. If this is your first time joining, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. You already know if you need anything from me, everything is in the description below. Join membership for exclusive merch and perks. Alright, you guys, we're just going to do a quick little energy check. Let's see what's going on. Shall we? Spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors, please protect me as I channel through the messages for the collective. Any negative energy coming our way, please return to sender. Okay, I'm being advised to read this in light attributes. Okay, the energy could be very light right now. I love that. I don't know if I should have came out with that known. And, like, literally nothing on. No repellent. And no clothes on, child. Let's see. Let's get it. Hope you guys are doing well. You guys know if you need anything. Oh, yeah. You guys. I am hosting a roundtable talk. Okay, this is for the Strawberry Moon in Capricorn. It will be on the 29th. Okay, you can find that on the website trueashewellness.com. If you guys are needing a blueprint into your soul's purpose, you can get the Truzy Cosmic Blueprint on the website as well. You can get your natal chart there. It's custom to you. That chart takes about a couple days to mock up. It's about 19 to 20 pages long, okay? And from there, it's going to be in a PDF file. You'll be able to print it off, save it. You can do whatever you like with it, okay? All right, let's get it. Let's see what's in the energy. We got Mystic here. Somebody's very tapped in. And you could be being looked at as some kind of spiritual advisor. Yeah, somebody who's very enlightened. All right. We have bottom of the deck, the energy is advocate, okay? Inspires you to put compassion into action. You could be being called to really stand up. Why was I about to say stand up for the lineage? Like, I swear, every time I say stand up, I be swearing down this for the lineage. No, for real, though. You could be being called to really put your passions into action. You could be somebody who is eco-friendly. Okay, I don't know where that's coming through. You could be somebody who really likes Mother Earth. You love Mother Earth. Something about the color green as well. You could really love, you could have a green thumb. You could have a lot of plants. You could be somebody who likes to really work with nature. All right, it's something with the trees though, the plants, okay? You could be somebody who is really a provider, a nurturer. Again, we got Mystic out here, teacher and king, okay? It's giving me like that King of Pentacles energy. All right, you have the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skills, and wisdom. It's something about your knowledge being infinite, all right? Something about your spiritual knowledge being very infinite, okay? You have a very divine connection with the universe, and it's something about you being put in this position to really lead, okay? Lead the generations to come. You could also be being asked to somebody could come in and ask you to be a leader of some sort, be a professor, be a teacher, or teach about your spiritual insight as well. All right, let's get it. Let's see what we got coming out here. Let's see what's coming out. All right, Spirit, let's get some more insight on Mystic here. A lot of you have, I was about to say superpowers. No, but for real, though. Your gifts could be so strong right now, or they're like steady elevating, all right? And people are really learning from you. You could have a really, like a massive following, and you, the star, you could have a massive following, and you may not know just exactly how many people you touch with your words, your wisdom, all right? People love listening to you. What's Mystic, Spirit? The Fool. Yeah. It's something about your energy being very free-flowing. You're showing people what it looks like to be somebody who does rely heavily on the divine. And what I mean by that is you're showing people how to really co-create with the universe, and what it's like to really put faith into the universe. Even when you don't have things figured out, even when you don't have all the money, even when you don't feel like you have all the insight, you are somebody who is showing other people what it's like to really trust the divine. And you are coming out very whole within yourself, very stable, secure. It's something about the identity, it's something about the self-love, and it's something about the insight. All right, I keep hearing blast off. Okay, I'm telling you, you're about to take off with something, or your manifestations could be taking off, or again, your insight could be heightening. All right, what is a Fool here with the Mystic? It's also something here about you being very free-flowing. A lot of people could feel like you flee situations, okay, especially when they're not fitting to you, okay, or when it's something that doesn't align with who you are, your true identity. All right, your sun sign could be a Leo, you could be a Leo, or again, it's something highlighting your new beginnings, or having the ability to start over whenever you are feeling as though you need to. And be mindful that you can start over as many times as you like. Nothing is set in stone ever, okay? And that's what that Advocate here at the as the underlining energy, you're showing people what it's like to start over if need be. Okay, a lot of people could feel conformed, trapped, if you may, and you're showing people that it's okay to express yourself. It's okay to start over if you need to. It's okay to recreate an identity if you need to. All right. It's also something here about the ego. All right. You could be somebody who, again, is not really confined to your old identity, and that is what the divine loves about you. And you could have had to put work into this, okay? This is not nothing that comes easy. I don't care how divine somebody feels like they are, or how spiritual somebody. Look, we all start somewhere. We're all arrogant, we're all ignorant, we're all a lot of things until we learn more about ourselves. And that's what this Fool here is about. And this is this Mystic here and this Advocate. You're like really learning for yourself, finding a voice for yourself as well. You could be standing up to a lot of people too. A lot of people could have bullied you when you were younger, okay? And again, the energy is coming through because bully was right under Advocate. You could really intimidate people too with this aura that you are now really kind of like deepening, or should I say you're more so like embodying. All right, a lot of people might not know how to take this. I talked about this I think this was yesterday to my stylist, and I was just talking about like people want somebody, especially like in relationships, because we was talking about partners, but just talking about how people want somebody who's free-spirited. They want people who are pretty carefree until they meet somebody like that. Okay, because my stylist was saying like, oh, I crave somebody who was deep, who was very like deep and not surface level until I got it. And then she was like, damn, I don't want to go deep every day. She was like, I was like, yeah, you know, you never know until you actually get what you're asking for. And she was like, right. And I had to like kind of switch it up because I wanted something lighthearted. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. But again, I was telling her like, a lot of people want free-flowing people, or people who are sure of themselves, or again, people who are honest. I was going somewhere of people want people who are honest and transparent until they actually meet that. And I was telling her like I had somebody, I was saying I want honesty, I want transparency, and then when I got it I was like, ooh, damn, you didn't hold back. Okay. And again, sometimes we don't know exactly what we want until we get it. And I feel like a lot of y'all possibly didn't even know that you were going to be this spiritual or this free-flowing. And again, the energy could be coming off very intimidating to others, because it's like you could have said, I'm standing on business, and then when you actually did it, you and other people could have been like, oh shit, you really choosing yourself. And you could have even been taken aback as well, because it's like, damn, I'm standing on business so much now, shit, I'm lonely. Okay, but I'm not going to say that's the price you pay, but that is, again, the analogy of stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Okay, and I was just telling her that as well. Like, the more I am learning myself, again, it's like you learn what you will put up with, you learn what you won't put up with, and you learn, like, again, things that just really kind of irritate. When I tell you, I didn't think that I didn't feel like I was always so strict, but like when you really tap into who you are, I'm telling you, no nonsense. Okay, I'm telling you, I do not have the slightest time for nonsense. I just don't, like, because it's like either you want it or you don't. Either it's a yes or it's not. And I feel like I've become so much more blunt. And again, I feel the energy around me. It's like, ooh, people be like, ooh, my damn bitch. Because I can feel it. It's a feeling, but it's like, I was telling my stylist, I love when I can meet people and I feel it on an energetic level where it's like they can hold their own, they can stand their ground, and it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. Just tell me. And that's funny because I was telling my community on TikTok, I was just like, the type of reader that I am, especially like with any reader that I watch kind of like grow, you will start to become more sure of yourself and more sure of your downloads. And it's kind of like a take it how it is. It's like I can't sugarcoat nothing. And I tell them all the time, even with the people that get personal readings from me, it gets personal in those readings, because I talk to them in the readings like, you my little sister, you my little brother, you my homegirl, you my homeboy, or again, somebody that I love, because the messages be coming through so damn distinct. It's like I can't sugarcoat nothing, and that's just not, that's who I am. I'm not a cookie cutter bitch. You know what I'm saying? So excuse me. I can't deliver something very cookie cutter, very mediocre, very surface level. That's just not me. And if you don't like that about me, it's like, oh, well, maybe you might have to click off because maybe I'm just not the person for you. But again, you could have a lot of people intimidated by this new way of being. And I'm saying new because with the Fool here and this Sun card and identity, this is giving like this is new. This is something that has come over you. This is something that you've learned, or this is something that you're learning as you are deepening your relationship with the divine. It's like people can't take this version of you, but I feel like this version is here to stay. It's like, because again, once you see something, you cannot unsee it. Once you've peeled back that layer over that third eye and you've become illuminated to the matrix and the spiritual realm, it's no going back. It don't matter how, like, you are going to be blatantly choosing to ignore signs, downloads, messages. You're blatantly ignoring it. And I feel like a lot of you are in this energy now where it's like, take it or leave it. I mean, you're even wanting to get people on board with your movement, but it's also like, I ain't pressuring you. Take it if you take it, take it if you don't, blessed be it. All right, I got to do it. I got to keep it moving. I got to keep it pushing. All right, let's see. What's the teacher here? And the thing is, the reason why I feel like a lot of you guys' energy could be coming through as kind of like no nonsense is because it is about the experiences, the things that you've learned over time, the encounters you had with certain people, the skill sets that you had to build, the character development that you had to gain through certain situations. That's that wisdom. Okay, again, people could be smart, but they might not be wise at all. And I feel like you've learned a lot of things. You've been around the world, like, yeah. You could have been somebody who's traveled many places, seen many faces, dealt with many situations. And a lot of those things have really shaped it and molded who you are and who you are becoming present day. All right? And again, it's something also around the throat chakra. You could have been very timid growing up, or again, you could have just been somebody who didn't want pushback. Okay, not to say you were a pushover, but again, you just was like, I ain't blowing up no smoke. Not necessarily saying that, but more so like that was just your energy. It's like, all right, well, I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool, copacetic. I'm laid back. I'm chill. Unless somebody fuck with me, then that's when it's up. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, this energy is being heavily protected. We got Archangel Michael coming out. This is the protector against evil, especially like people who wanted to harm you in the past. Okay, you could have been through a lot of traumatic situations, yes, but at the same time, again, it's that character development, but also knowing that you were shielded. And it's taking me back to that intimate relationship with the divine. You were someone who was placed in these situations to learn from them, but also you were still shielded. You learned, you got your feelings hurt, but you still learned from these situations. Okay, my camera is down. Let's kind of speed it up a little bit before it cuts off. And give me another one for teacher spirit. Damn, I should have charged up my battery. I was out all day. We got divine timing and heart chakra here. Okay, with wow, heart chakra was in reverse, okay? Ooh, Hierophant right under that. I'm telling you, this is giving me the energy of over time, the character development, building relationships, whether they were platonic or romantic. You had to deal with relationships that were very one-sided, very unrequited type of love, okay? The energy. You could have been very... it could have been very hard for you to be expressive in these relationships. For me, I know I was, especially like one relationship that I had that was ongoing. It was very hard for me to express myself, even though we were very lax with each other, even though we were dealing with each other for a long period of time. It was always something inside of me that was holding me back from really expressing how I felt. And I don't know, it could have been just a part of me that didn't want to really hurt his feelings, but now, shit, baby, I don't know. You better come. You better lay low. You better motherfucking lay low, because baby, when I tell you, a bitch gonna speak her mind now, okay? And it's not in a way of like I'm gonna hurt your feelings, but I ain't holding back. So you better be very sure of yourself, and you better be somebody who can take it, okay? If you can dish it, you better be able to take it. And I had to learn that about myself as well. All right, but again, things were panning out for you in divine timing. And it's also talking about how you listened. Okay, you listened heavy on you listened to the universe. Okay, and that's why, again, that intimate relationship with the divine throughout these trials and tribulations, these this character development that you've been on, this roller coaster, if you may, it was all to keep you on a path of enlightenment, because the divine had plans for you, baby. The divine had plans for you. They wanted you to be a teacher. They wanted you to be an advocate, especially for the people who tried to dim your light, shut you up, all of those things. It's like the divine wanted you to be somebody who showed other people what it's like to embody a very, very, very intimate relationship with him, and to know that even when you go through things, if you rely on your faith, he will pull you out on the other side. All right, let's get into the king, because I feel like it's about to slam off, and I love this message. All right, let's get into king here. What's king? Oh, emperor. And then we got, many people think excitement is happiness. When you are excited, you are not peaceful. True happiness is based on peace. I'm telling you, even if you are a woman, you are embodying this emperor energy. You're very authoritative, okay? It's something about the structure. You got king and emperor out here twice. This is giving me double the energy, okay? And it's funny because, again, when choosing the path of enlightenment, choosing the path of healing, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to always be fun. It's not going to always be a breeze. It's not going to always look pretty. And it takes me back to the beginning when I said, you standing on business, you're like, damn, I done stood on business a little too much. I'm a little lonely. That is the energy, okay? It's like you still are not compromising your peace, because in order for you to travel this journey, it was like, listen, I need you to understand that peace is not easy. You have to choose peace. You have to fight for that shit, okay? And it's going to be a lot of people that stand in your way that want you to choose chaos. But the ones that choose peace, you have to know that every day is not going to be fun. Every day you're not going to be happy. Every day you're not going to be whoop the fucking do. Like some days you're going to be mad as hell at the world. Sometimes you might be mad at God. And he like, I don't care, I'm your father. I don't care, I still love you. You know, my mama used to whoop my ass, and she still used to, after she whooped my ass, she'll go, and I still love you. And I'll be like, talk to you. Beat my ass. You hear me? Beat my ass. Okay? And you are showing up in this powerful role. You are showing up, taking charge, in control of your own future, in control of your own destiny. Baby, when I tell you, you are coming off so motherfucking grounded. Oh my God, this is wild. Let me get one more, because I really feel like if it cuts off, y'all, I love you guys. Don't forget to like the video if this message is resonating for you. I love you guys. Until next time, if it do cut off. All right, let's get it one more time. One more. Any more messages? Oh, we got the Hermit. I'm telling you, this was an intimate journey with yourself. You had to do some kind of real deep diving, soul searching type of thing. And this is a journey solely for yourself. Okay, nobody is supposed to go on this journey with you. When you choose yourself, it's you and the divine, you and Vishnu, you and God, you and Allah, whoever you refer to as the oneness of all. Baby, it's you and them. All right, and a lot of you are in this energy of discovery and detaching from unrequited love. Okay, ooh, I love this goddamn energy. Ooh, strength. I cannot make this up. You are showing a lot of fortitude, especially propelling forward right now. Oh my goodness, the energy is ramping up. Oh, we got authority out here twice. When I tell you, you are taking charge of these, I'm telling you, people find you very intimidating. Even people who want to court you, they feel like you are. They like, shit, I want to approach, but shit, you look like you could do bad all by yourself, and that's because you can. All right, you guys, you know what? I'm going to leave this message here. I loved it. Again, if any of these messages resonated, don't forget to drop a like. That's an energetic way to show that you are rocking with the family. I love you. Until next time, love and light. Mwah. Bye, babies.